Good morning. Just thought I'd go live for a minute. The only time I have, like, by myself is when I'm in my car. Usually that's not even, you know, this time of the morning. I'm not by myself. Oh, I am so tired. I'm gonna have to try to go home and get ready for work and lay back down. I am so friggin' wore out. I think I've freaking hurt my back, which is feeling a little bit better, thank God. Like this morning when I woke up, I couldn't move my head without it hurting in my middle back. And I've got 3 or 4 herniated discs there, I don't know. So, oh shit! Is that my truck? My old truck? No. Thought it was my old truck broke down. The one that the guy ripped me off. Well, that's a good little story time. So, I was in a car wreck, one of the many, the last one that I was in, and let me put this over here. Ah, that wasn't good. Sorry, guys. Had to grab a hold of it. Very bad connection, wouldn't you know? I'm trying to put this over here on my little holder. I've got to get my other thingy up so when I stream I can put it there. This is not working out. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Anyway, so I was in the wreck and I ended up getting a few, like $4,000 some back because of the injuries or whatever. I don't know, like, I'd say that I know that it did hurt my, like, shoulder and stuff. Whatever. I wouldn't have probably sued them, but the guy that hit me was a moron, and he was doing, like, 55 and, like, on my little curvy road that's not even a full, well, I'm sure they try to say it's a lane, but I don't think it's a full lane. So, I, ended up getting the truck with $1,000 down, and then I had my other wrecked vehicle, which I had, and it was a 93 Ford Taurus, but it didn't have any miles on it, and the front end was wrecked, where I slid in the snow and hit my mail lady. That's a whole nother story. But it was a 2005 Ford Ranger. I loved it. It was white. It was so pretty. Well, I hope y'all can hear me. I don't get why I don't have service here. Anyway, so there you go. I get the truck. Long story short, drive it. Are you turning or what are you fucking doing? God dang, get your signal fixed, you stupid. Sorry. Anyway, I have a little bit of road rage. So I get the truck, I drive it for about a month. No way, I drove it for 2.5 months. I had a 3-month or I can't remember how many thousand-mile warranty. What you don't understand is where I bought the truck, like I knew better than to buy the truck, but from where I did, my dad was like, you're gonna spend your money, you better go ahead and it won't shift. So, man, very bad. Sorry, I can't believe that. Alright, I'm gonna finish the story because, so they claim that they're gonna fix it for me. Because the guy that sold me the truck was the man that owns the lot. It was his son. He overdosed a week after he sold, or 5 days after he sold me my vehicle. So of course, it had shifted funny, so I was kind of scared to take, not scared, but I just felt uncomfortable taking it back over there after that boy had died. He overdosed. And I knew he was wild that day, but everybody in town, I hate to be disrespectful, but like, that's just everybody knew. And it was a bad situation. We didn't want to buy the truck because that guy and his son, who was like 17, got into it and his son hit him. I mean, it was a bad situation. It was uncomfortable. We wanted to leave. And he was like, come on, please buy the truck. You know, I'll make it right. I'll pay the taxes. He didn't pay the taxes. Ends up, fucking truck breaks down. I have the warranty. The warranty was pretty much a jip. So I go in. They fix the truck. I go back to pick it up. When I pick it up, it doesn't have any turn signals. It doesn't have something else. My four-wheel drive was messed up because it was four-wheel drive. The whole reason I bought the freaking truck. Everything was fucked up on it, right? Wasn't fixed back. Shouldn't you fix something back that's, you know, original, the way it worked? Especially, so I go to pick the truck up, and he tells my boyfriend's dad that he's going to help me out, right? Well, I don't even think they ever really rebuilt the truck, the transmission. I think that they just rigged it up somehow. Like I've heard you can put sawdust in it, you can do all kinds of stuff. So when I get it back, I get it. I drive it to work a couple of times, like 10 miles. And I get home one night and I pull in my driveway and it acts like it did the day that the transmission went out of it. So I get it and it won't go. It won't pull for like a week. I couldn't get it. I couldn't drive it. My dad got in it. It wouldn't pull for him. We tried to drive it over, you know, like down the road. So I get in it and drive it. Like another day, my dad gets in it, drives it. He says, man, I don't know what happened to it. It's fixed. It's not fixed. It's just not doing that anymore. Right? So I go and take it back down there. Well, I called because what I didn't pay for the truck, I had like over 3/4 of the truck was paid for because I'd been making payments also left over on what I didn't pay down on it. So I called, they sell my loan to a finance company. This is the biggest cluster F I've ever been involved in. They sell my truck to the loan to the finance company. So I called the finance company. I'm like, dude, this truck's tore up. They didn't fix it. You know, what I was saying is, I'm so tired of Kevin. As I was walking out to get the truck, to leave with my truck that day, now mind you, when I get in it, nothing works in it, right? It drives, but the signals, the lights, nothing work in it. The signal lights and stuff, tail lights. He tells me that I have to start making payments of $600 for the transmission. So my thing is, and I explained to him, you know, like I'm trying to make payments on this car too, and I'm like, I'm trying to get behind because I got to pay for that and this. So I never get like within a month. And he told me, he was like, if you need, it was Christmas time and stuff. It's like right after Christmas. He said, if you need a month or so, pay me next month. We'll start then. So I talked to the Eagle Finance guy, and he's like, well, if you need, because they knew the situation, and I'm not gonna pay honestly on something that's what I've had happen. You know, I had a fucking warranty. The warranty, it tears up the day basically that the warranty ran out on me. So I go. Long story short, again, they end up lying to me, telling me. So when I go to take the truck down there, he says, he's like, leave it here. We'll look at it. And the finance guy's like, take it down there. We'll see what's going on with it. You know, I'd been paying because I got a little bit behind. I'd been paying weekly, and I wasn't behind when I took it down there to the finance company. But it was like a week, and I hadn't heard anything. So I called down there, talked to the man. I should put him on blast. Is what I should do. Not that anybody watches my shit. And he tells me that he's not giving me my truck back because I owe him for the transmission and that there was nothing wrong with my car. And then I call out there to the Eagle, I was about to say the name of it, the finance company, and he tells me that I'm behind on my truck and he's not. Like, so they're both holding my truck hostage, and they both told me that wait and see what's wrong with the truck before I make any more payments. Okay, look. I was able to come back. Let me tell you real quick. It's going to cut off again. He took my truck, wouldn't give it back to me. Long story short, he said he would if I paid him, like start paying him again. And I wasn't going to keep a truck that wasn't working, and he was lying to me, and he said there wasn't anything wrong with it. So I said, fuck you, take the truck back. They said they auctioned it off for what I owed on it. I ended up like owing like $200 or $300 because I fucking didn't owe much. I'd already paid for the price of the truck. He sold the finance to the, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, okay. My blood pressure's going up. Guys, thanks for watching the replay if you are.